This is Batman. You're watching Kyle Reviewed.
Hey guys, just finished watching Titans Season 2, Episode 13, Nightwing. Wow, what an episode. It is kind of weird though that they never call him Nightwing throughout this episode. So that's just kind of weird. They might have mentioned it a couple episodes ago when he first kind of got the suit type thing when he'd actually see him in it. But you never actually kind of get him get the name Nightwing. Although I don't understand why they would be called this. I mean, obviously we get the reveal of him in costume and all that stuff as Nightwing throughout this whole episode, which is really good. I wish we would have had it, earlier on in this episode, or maybe reveal last episode so we could have it a bit earlier in the episode. But we did have a good chunk of this episode with him in the costume and stuff. So that was really kind of interesting, and I really kind of like the way things were kind of going with this. And it was kind of interesting. I love the action, how things were kind of really kind of getting close and things were building up. The ending and stuff seemed to me like it came out of like left field a little bit. Like it seemed like it was almost over, and then all of a sudden they were told. It feels like they were like 95% done writing this script, and then they were told, "Oh, you got to kill off, you got to kill off so and so." And spoiler alert, I guess I'm going to give big spoilers here. Don't want to leave if you haven't seen this movie. You haven't seen this episode, and it's the last episode, right? They kill off Donna Troy, and then it's like, are they doing her in Wonder Woman 1984? Maybe that's why. And they're told, oh, they have to kill him off, and then they kind of just added it to the end of the script, and then changed that little bit there, rather than they don't have time to change, to make it fit a bit more into the story. Whereas it just like, oh, we need to see kill someone, and it just, I don't know, it was very well done. Like the acting and everything else around it. It's just the moment, the way it happens, the way the climax is done, and all of a sudden it's just, she just some random fluke thing just happens, and that's how she goes. It doesn't really seem like, I get the idea there's some sort of heroism there, but it seems to me they could have done a better sacrifice than just some random thing about the fall and a little bit of electricity. She's supposed to be Themyscirian. She's supposed to be like Wonder Woman. She should be able to take that. What's the difference between her and Wonder Woman? Why is she not? Wonder Woman, daughter of Zeus and all that stuff. So that maybe that's maybe why. But just to understand as to why a little bit of electricity like that didn't hurt her. She's also should be part Themyscirian and somewhat as resilient as Wonder Woman. And I feel like this would have been an interesting this should have been something, should have had a Wonder Woman in here, a Diana Prince type thing. There's that. There's the cosplayer on YouTube there on Instagram. I think it's Liz something, where she's just a spitting image of Gal Gadot. And it would have been cool to see someone like that, on here just for a little bit to pretend to be, to be not Gal Gadot, but just a Wonder Woman, right? I think that could have been interesting. Or just have someone as playing Wonder Woman would have made sense than just having no one. Or at least have someone playing Wonder Woman's mother, Hippolyta, or something like that. Just they should have had someone there for this role. But it was really cool seeing Bruce Wayne in this episode, seeing his involvement in the fights and stuff, and how he was kind of interacting with everyone, and definitely him, helping and taking down the Mercy's kind of like Mercy Graves, kind of her internet connection, which was trying to sell Superboy and stuff. So that was kind of interesting dealing with that. And I think it would have been cool to see a bit more of the Gar and Rachel kind of relationship in this thing. We had her trying to touch him and stuff and heal him, but I would like to have seen a bit more inside of his head and have her actually help him and see that kind of that relationship, how things are going to go with that. And then all of a sudden she leaves and stuff. So I think that'll be quite interesting to see as to where things go with Rachel. Is she going to come back in next season? How are things going to work with that? Definitely can't wait to see as to where things go. And then the seasons looks like they set up, and they have been setting up slowly throughout this season. Season 3 storyline being, Corey, Starfire's, her planet there. They're coming, her sister's coming after her. And so that would be quite interesting to see as to where things kind of go. There's this one big thing that kind of threw me off here in this episode, is Crypto. Throughout this whole episode, I was wondering, where the hell is Crypto? And at the end of the episode, he's just there. It's like, oh, we forgot Crypto. Yeah, throw Crypto in there, And they never explain as to what happened to Crypto. We saw him back when Superboy caught Jason Todd, that they had captured Crypto, and then then later on, and they captured Crypto, and I think Crypto got out from that. later on, and then we saw Connor get captured again when him and Beast Boy kind of gave up, and Crypto was captured by Cadmus, and we never saw what happened. So I didn't understand as to where things were going with that. You know, they had Crypto, they were auctioning off Connor, but they were not auctioning off Crypto when they want to auction off Crypto. As like, you know, maybe they auction Crypto off first, and then it's like, oh, let's see what the price will go for that, for, you know, the super dog like that, and then all of a sudden, what would the price? Okay, if that's what you'll pay for this, what are you gonna pay for Connor, right? So it just seemed a bit weird with just having him at the end there. I wish we had gave him more of a storyline, and I wish they kind of built him up to be more of a character instead of just something that just kind of falls around someone, and actually build him into a character. And I'd like to see more of Crypto, and I'd like to see more money allocated to Crypto so that he can actually have full-on fight scenes. I'd love to see him actually do more in fight scenes than just, you know, attack one guy and that's it, get knocked out. You know, if he would just attack one guy, someone else would shoot him with a kryptonite thing and he'd be down, and that's it for the fight. I mean, the CGI in him was always a bit kind of wonky. So I'd love to see this, hoping that this thing will move to HBO Max, and maybe they can put their $100 million or something like that into the show, because that would make this show perfect and amazing with a $100 million budget, or even just doubling the budget, whatever it is now, because this budget is definitely already higher than the CW, but does not have its flaws, not flawless like a movie should be, and that's just what I'd like to see from here. I'd like to see more of that. So I definitely can't wait to see as to where things go. Hopefully we can get to see Starfire in some sort of costume, some sort of comic book accurate costume. I mean, it just seems a bit weird with everyone in their comic book costume. You know, you got Hawk and Dove, and you know, and then you just have, you know, we just have Coriander just kind of walking around in a leather jacket. So she needs to get some sort of costume, and that'll be quite cool to see as to where things go. I'd love to see some sort of the Red Hood storyline going on for Jason Todd. I don't know if we'd ever get to see that. Maybe they could somehow do it off screen, but I don't know if we need to see. They might be able to do something with him, but we'll have to wait and see. But I feel like we need to see it on screen rather than doing it off screen. The Red Hood. So we'll have to wait and see as to where things kind of go. Maybe we get like some flashes. Maybe we get a story where we don't actually see it, but we just see, you know, Bruce kind of telling the story to Dick, and then we get flashes of it, you know, flashback style, so you don't have to do the full scene, right? That could be something interesting with that, to see as to where things go with his character. So let me know what you think about this season in the comments below, season 2 of Titans, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hi, this is Kevin Conroy, talking to you from the library of Wayne Manor. You may know me as Batman. I just want you to know that you're watching Kyle Reviewed. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.